Good afternoon. Rich Nass, Executive Vice President with Open Systems Media and leader of the Embedded and IoT franchises. I'm here for this week's installment of 5 Minutes With, and this week I will be speaking to Szymon Slupik. He is the CTO and the co-founder of Silvair. Good afternoon, Szymon. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing just fine, thank you. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Silvair, they do Bluetooth, but one of the things that's unique about them is that they do a Bluetooth mesh network. So I think the best place to start here, Szymon, would be to explain what exactly is a Bluetooth mesh and how it differs from the Bluetooth that most people are familiar with.
Sure. So Bluetooth mesh actually is two things. So first of all, it's a technology. So it's a technology that's based on the Bluetooth Low Energy, Bluetooth LE, as we've known it for a couple of years. So LE was actually introduced in 2010, and it's been very successful in accessories. It's been very successful in smartphones, and Bluetooth LE, as it is today, also known as Bluetooth Smart, is a hub-and-spoke topology. So it's usually a device called central in the middle, and it's surrounded by other devices. We refer to them as peripherals. So it's peripherals around the central, and it's usually just a few of them. And it's usually about personal area, networking, so it's usually your smartphone in the middle and accessories around it. Mesh is different because it introduces a different topology. There is no central device anymore. There are just peripherals, and there can be many of them, and they are all talking to each other, and they can talk to neighbors in the nearest single hop distance, or they can relay messages to other nodes that are further away. So in this way, this is extending the topology and extending the range of Bluetooth radio. And the second thing Bluetooth Mesh is, or is becoming, is a standard, which is very important because it will, when announced, it will enable products from different vendors to speak the same language and talk to each other over the mesh topology.
Okay, so what sort of data rates are we talking about?
Yeah, so the data rate is the data rate that's available with Bluetooth LE, which is the raw data rate is 1 megabit per second as of today. And as you probably know, Bluetooth 5 that has just been introduced increases that up to 2 megabits on the high end, or can go with lower data rates to even extend the range further.
Okay, now what you described sounds a lot like ZigBee. So tell me what's different between the Bluetooth mesh and ZigBee.
Well, there are many differences on many levels. So first of all, the radio, which is at the lowest layer, is fundamentally different. And I think this is where the fundamental difference between the two starts. So ZigBee is working on so-called 802.15.4 radio, which is 250 kilobits per second. And this technology, this radio technology, has been around for many years with us. And Bluetooth 4, Bluetooth LE4, is already 4 times faster than that. And with Bluetooth 5, it's getting up to 8 times faster than the raw data rate that ZigBee is built upon. And then it's only the beginning. There are many fundamental properties of the radio itself that are different. So ZigBee is really a single-channel technology. There are a couple of channels available, but the network itself always works on a single channel. With Bluetooth, it's a multi-channel technology. So Bluetooth has 40 channels at disposal. The current technology works over so-called advertising channels, but there's 3 of them. And this introduces a lot of resilience, a lot of immunity to interference. Those 3 advertising channels they are especially selected to mitigate interference from other technologies working in the same spectrum, like Wi-Fi, for example.
Okay. And where does Silvair fit into this whole equation?
Yeah, so Bluetooth mesh, this is what we've been doing for a number of years, and we initially started as a proprietary stack on a standard Bluetooth radio. So in the end, the products that we were making were proprietary, only working within companies using our stack. And this is when we discovered that really this is a fairly short-legged strategy, and we decided to join the Bluetooth Mesh working group and contribute the technology that we've developed to the global standard. And it is now just about to be announced, and this will make products from different vendors talk to each other.
Very good. And where can somebody find more information, because I'm afraid we've used up our 5 minutes?
Yeah, so you can always go to our website, silvair.com, and what's even more important, I invite all of our listeners to join the Bluetooth SIG as members, because we've already published the output of the Bluetooth Mesh working group to all Bluetooth SIG members, and by joining the SIG, you get instant access to all the documents that describe the standard. So that's the best source of the information. Very
good. That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Szymon. That was Szymon Slupik. He's the CTO and the co-founder of Silvair, and I'm Rich Nass with Open Systems Media. Have a great day.